I decided to do an all signs reading today. And we're going to be looking at the person on your mind. This will be the person that you can't stop thinking about. And we're going to see what's going on with them. We're going to tap into their energy. I'm going to start with Aries and I'm going to go all the way through Pisces. And we're going to just be checking on this person. So let's see what's going on in their life and how they feel about you. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, you know what? Hang on, I gotta find something. Okay, I found them. Okay, so these are my love decks. So we can see how they're feeling and, you know, on a love level, right? What they want to say to you, but they can't. That would be this deck. And these are hidden messages. And I think I don't hardly ever use them. I have before, but haven't used them in a while. So let's see what they might have to say. Okay, we'll start with Aries, angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. I'm going to change the time to 2 minutes since I had to go find those cards. And I feel like I don't have room on my table here. Okay. All right. So the person on Aries' mind, how are they thinking and feeling about Aries? How are they thinking and feeling about Aries? Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, I feel like they're sad. I see the breakup, the separation, silent treatment, abandonment. And they thought this was a secure thing. They thought that it would endure. They thought it was flexible, right? They are spending time healing their heart. They do care about you, but they feel stabbed in the back like you did something, right? Yeah. So either this person or you have abandonment issues is what I'm seeing. And so then I have keys on the ring saying like, this could be like, you know, somebody like this is their feeling. So maybe they feel like you have other options. It looks like they feel stabbed in the back by you. They like you. I think you showed them something even about their own self because the mirror card is here, right? And sometimes people are put into our lives to mirror something to us, right? So I'm going to see what that was. Tell me what the mirror was. What did they show Aries about themselves that hurt? Because I think once they mirrored something to you, to be honest, it looks to me like, you know, they realized something, right? Maybe there was codependence in this relationship. I think they have regret about how they responded because I think they ran. This is about healing inner child wounds. I think that they want to reunite because the soul tie card is here. And also, I feel they feel guilty, right? So maybe they're the ones that sabotaged it. You know, they saw, hello, How are you guys doing? I'm doing an all signs reading this morning. I'm on Aries, and it's about the person on your mind. So I'm on Aries right now. I'm going to be going all the way through the zodiac from Aries all the way through Pisces. So just so you know, I'm on Aries, the first sign now. Okay. So Spirit, show me what their future actions might be toward Aries. What are their future actions toward Aries? Because they're feeling pretty sad about it. They're going to come towards you, or there could be some kind of message. Maybe they want to tell you how bad they feel. 3 of Swords, right? They want to tell you about it, like how much it hurt them, and how they wanted what they wanted with you, you know, like, because up here what I see is like they saw this as a solid relationship, you know, and they see you as their person, you know what I mean? They do, Aries. They see you in your Emperor energy, and they thought it was going to be happily ever after, and they don't know if you want to put any more time and effort into it, but they're hopeful. Right? They love you. They've been crying about this, trying to heal up from it. They have nothing but love for you, according to the bottom of the deck. So what are their intentions then when they come back? Because it looks like they're going to either reach out, you know, with the 8 of Wands, like, I miss you. I've been broken ever since we broke up. Their intentions are good. 2 of Cups and the Strength card. So I feel like they feel like you're something special, like your relationship is something special. And I feel like their intentions are good. They're coming in, you know, balanced and strong and loving, holding back, like not being like an attacker, right? Well, how is Aries going to respond when this person reaches out? How is Aries going to respond when this person reaches out? Death card, 7 of Wands. Okay, I feel like your response, I don't know. So the Death card, it could be that you want to transform the situation. Like you're all in it too. Like you're seeing maybe the bigger picture of it, and maybe how some kind of old belief made you feel some kind of way. I feel like you have changed since the breakup. Like I feel like you've gone through some kind of big change. It's been emotional too. But I feel like you are tapped in, you know, with that 7 of Wands. I feel like you're talking to spirit. I feel like you're a little guarded about this person, because it looks to me like, you know, there was a lot of healing, and I feel like what you think is like, this person was just a lesson for me. It was a lesson that propelled me forward, and I'm grateful for it. But do they want to go back? Does Aries want to have this person back? What's in there? Like, what does their soul feel like? Yeah. So your soul is kind of saying like you're winning on this thing, you know, like it's going to work out really great. That's how your soul feels. Also, I feel like these 2 cards together are kind of saying something to you, Aries. It means you successfully, you know, went through one more lesson, and now you get to go to something new, right? Learn something about something new. I feel like you've mastered temperance because of this relationship, just so you know. So let's see what this person really wants to say. What the hidden message is. What's the hidden messages for Aries from this person? I wish things could be different. I lost myself for a little while. You were the best thing in my life. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm starting to understand the connection. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I buried myself in work to forget you. I wish I had treated you better. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. See what I mean? So your person is understanding the lesson as well. But they can't stop thinking about you, you know? They just can't. Let's get one of these messages and see what this oracle deck has to say about this relationship. Give me some advice to Aries about this relationship, the one that they can't stop thinking about. Tell me some kind of message that they need to know today. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, got 3. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you. Enjoy it. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available for you. Follow it with faith. So it looks like you guys have both changed a lot. Let's get a song. Let's see what your song is. Oh, Baby, I Love Your Way by Peter Frampton. I Want to Be With You Night and Day. And Into the Mystic by Van Morrison. I Want to Rock Your Gypsy Soul, just like way back in the days of old. And Magnificently We Will Float into the Mystic. So your person sounds really romantic in a way. That's kind of fun. Okay, let me get a romance angel or 2 for Aries. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, Aries. So if this is a person that you can't stop thinking about, I feel like there's been a lot of changes in the person. I feel like there's been a lot of changes in you. Sometimes, I know I say this all the time, but it's true. Sometimes there needs to be a separation in order to like focus on your own self, your own growth, your own healing. And it's people like this that mirror something to us. I would probably just go ahead and say that mirror card is there because you guys mirrored each other, you know, and you both felt scared when that happened, you know, because it probably woke up some kind of old feeling inside you that was not comfortable, right? A childhood thing. But that's why people come into our lives, you guys. It really is. I know I talk about the soul plan all the time, but I believe in that. And I don't know if you do or not, but I definitely do. And I feel like that is what this was. It was a relationship that stimulated you to grow. And they are not finished with you. And I think, to be honest, I kind of feel like you're not finished either. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So what exactly are you having faith in? Do you know? You're trusting in your soul's plan, and understanding that bigger picture. Like, this person came into my life to help me, you know, to heal me. They are special. Everything I felt was real, right? So that is your message about your person. And what a beautiful message. So it looks like they're wanting to come back and say, I love you, man. They're feeling all kinds of ways here. All right. So hopefully that was helpful. Let's see here. Hi, Feline. Good year. Do you see marriage for me this year? Good morning. Hi, Erica. Good to see you back. How was your trip? So I'm not doing any card pulls this morning. I'm sorry. I know I did quite a few of those last week, but this week my week is just a little bit different. So I'm just doing the best I can to get what I can out. So today I decided I would do this reading. It is kind of long, probably, but okay, so now we're going to talk to Taurus. We're going to see what's going on for Taurus and the person on their mind. Okay, angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for your messages today. Let's talk about Taurus, the person on their mind. Taurus, you could watch this if you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay. So it looks like it ended. But I feel like this person is having a hard time, like, letting go of it. I feel like they have transformed. They've changed. They're going on to, yeah, I feel like they're healing inner child, growing. They might be hanging out with their friends quite a bit. I feel like they're just taking time to heal. They're trying to rebuild themselves. And addiction card is coming out. Okay. All right. So this could be about like a controlling relationship. It could be like obsession. It could be like codependency, right? It could be about an addiction. So this is your person, and we're asking them how they feel about you. So I feel like they had a little bit of a obsession with you, and they're not understanding like where that came from or why. I think that they're just taking time out to heal themselves right at this moment. I think they're just trying to like transform themselves. It's not really talking a lot too much about you. It's talking about like this is over. And that's how they feel. Like this is just over and I'm just going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to heal whatever's wrong. I think this person is working on inner child wounding. You know, butterfly is here. The death card is here. That's always about transformation. So I feel like that's something that they're working on. Tell me what's their plan? Like, what is there any activity or what are they going to do toward Taurus? Are they coming back? No. They're leaving it. They're trying to let go of it. They're trying to like just get a balance inside of themselves. I feel like they could be learning something new from their higher self. I kind of feel like, you know, this person is like in deep thought hermit, right? So it could be about like this relationship and how they view it. Because I feel like they're sort of like, you know how sometimes like when you'll do a love reading and you're just using tarot, not these other fancy cards, but like the devil card will come out, which is talking about, you know, a toxic relationship. I feel like that's what's happening here. And it's possible that this person has had a cycle of that in their life. And that's what they're talking to spirit about. Like, why do I feel so, you know, stuck to this person? Why, you know? And can you help me let it go? So they're doing some inner work. But there's something coming up here for them. So what's happening is they're understanding the heartbreak. You know, they're understanding why this felt toxic and why it hurt them so deeply in the Hermit card. Okay. I can feel like sort of in the back of their mind, they're sort of trying to figure out a way like to make you another offer. You know what I mean? Like, even though it says they're doing all this stuff, it tells me like, they're sort of like looking at for a way to like get in, right? Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, how does this person feel about Taurus? How does this person feel about Taurus? What would they like to say? If they could say something, what would it be? I'm better with my mind than my heart. I long for your kiss. They're struggling, huh? I need to figure out myself. See what I mean? They really are doing a deep dive here. I'm scared of rejection. Well, there you go. Maybe there was a lot of drama in this relationship too. Like, I don't know what the drama would be, but it looks like there is drama. I want to clarify what the addiction card is here for. This is something that's being surrendered by your person right now. I feel like maybe they were confused, and I feel like they're a vulnerable kind of person, right? What's happening with this person is like once they release the confusion and the guardedness, I feel like that's part of like their south node letting go, like we're in the Libra south node, which is like people pleasing and all of that. So I think that's what they're working on, and they're being guided toward north node energy, which is great. We're all doing that. And sometimes I feel like when it's time to do something like that, like it's a solo damn journey, like we don't take other people along, when we're like changing from south to north node. That's our journey. So I feel like this is a person who's actually discovering something very beautiful about themselves, right? They're understanding like the toxicity, right? And I'm scared of rejection. It's a childhood thing. And they're understanding that that's something south node. They already learned that lesson and they need to move forward. So I think this person is this very, very, very concentrated on their own spiritual journey is what I feel like. Spirit, tell me what kind of a relationship this is with the angel cards. Can you tell me what's going on? This person misses you. They feel like they love you, right? But they also feel like there's no hope. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. So they're loving themselves first. Yeah, no, they want you back. Reconciliation is here. So, but what they want to do, I feel like they want to come back to you, but they want to come back whole. They want to come back healed, right? And they want to just like have a heart-to-heart conversation. But they first have to start loving themselves, and they realize it. And that's what's happening over here in this hermit. Like they're understanding their path. They're understanding the need to shift gears, like that's what that whole north node south node is. It's like moving us to another thing, to a skill. Like right now it's in emperor energy, aries, right? So we're walking away from people pleasing and we're walking toward aries energy, which is the emperor, which is I am good enough, I am divine, right? It's really quite a profound movement, and like it makes sense to me that there's not room for a broken toxic relationship, and it makes sense to me that that the person would have to like step aside, heal themselves. I'm not saying this isn't going to work out. I'm saying that it had to break apart in order for somebody to find their higher path, right? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So that's your first message from these beautiful love oracles. Tell me another one. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So see, that's what this person is doing, you know? Like at the moment, they're ready to let go of this relationship. But I think the bigger picture is like they're trying to heal, and I think that they've let go of the outcome, but they understand a bigger picture, right? And they're trusting their higher self. Tell me what the song is for Taurus and this person. What's the song for Taurus and this person? Hi, Helen. I love you, Helen. Oh, this Peter Frampton song again. Ooh, baby, I love your way. That was weird. I shuffled those like 3 times before that thing popped out. So that's how this person feels. Ooh, baby, I love your way. And then there's a Tracy Chapman call. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around, right? So that's the other song. Like they're saying, like, give me one reason to stay, and I will. So, Spirit, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened between these two. What exactly happened? It was time for a change. It's time for healing. Maybe it was too passionate, too much chemistry, it's too fire. Something had to change, like the Phoenix card. So that's exactly what I was saying. It's like, in order for us to move forward, sometimes people have to like just go to the wayside so that we can have time to process our own stuff, right? Because what this person is doing on this North Node path is learning about gifts, like spiritual gifts, you know, like she's got fire in her hands. Maybe she's learning how to manifest things, right? Maybe she or he is a healer, but they're learning some kind of relationship, right? So I feel like this person really is getting ready to come back and make you an offer. Tell me about this person. Like, give me some cards telling me who this person is. They're stable. They could be a freelance worker. They might have a big house, or they might be into real estate. Maybe they sell, maybe they're a real estate agent or something like that. They could be a water sign. But this person really honestly feels like this is something set in the stars. They're dedicated to it. They feel some kind of responsibility toward you. And they're just trying to get to the point where they feel like they're ready, you know. I think this person is kind and generous and powerful and gentle and soft too, you know. So tell me, how does Taurus feel about this person? How does Taurus feel about this person, like truly? Well, it looks like you feel like they give you balance in your life. I think you want to reconcile with them. You feel like you're connected on a deeper level. And it, you know, like at the end of the day, I feel like this person knows this, your soul knows this person, and there's an extra kind of like draw to this person, which is why you have a hard time letting go, you know. And sometimes in these kind of relationships, these soul kinds, it's really hard to walk away, especially if your soul is guiding you to them, you know. I think you do want a reconciliation here. But this person actually is working on themselves, is what I feel like. Okay. So, let's see. Taurus. So it looks like with a little bit of time, you know, you do have the Wheel of Fortune here, right? Wheel of Fortune, spirit energy. You've got a lot of spirit energy here, you know what I mean? So I don't know who you guys are or who this person is, but they're definitely tapping in, it looks like, changing. Okay. Let's go to Gemini. Let's see. 30, 55. Gemini. Let's see here. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is. We're tapping into the person on Gemini's mind. We want to know what's going on in their life, how they're feeling since the, like, no contact or whatever, right? These are pretty much all no contact readings, right? So Gemini, your person, okay. I feel like your person is kind of letting go of the outcome of the situation. The first card is 3 Cups, which is about reconciliation. And the second card's 10 of Wands. This is about heavy load, like it's a burden, like it's time to let it go. So I think your person is kind of like letting go the idea of a reconciliation, just kind of like whatever happens, happens. And they're definitely like tapping into their own higher self and allowing it to lead. And then they're starting to manifest. So they've completely let go of any kind of attachment to this reconciliation, right? They're just walking on. And they're working on their spiritual development, right? Because the Judgment card is just that. It's waking up the soul. It's saying, soul, take the lead for a while, you know? Like, I need you right now. Okay, so let's see what's going on in this deck. Tell me what happened and how Gemini's person is feeling since the breakup. What are they doing? How do they feel? Wedding rings. This could be about a wedding, like maybe you were married to this person, but they definitely feel like a soul connection and an everlasting promise. And the separation is the, like, clarifying this 10 of Wands, right? Like, it's sad, it's missing you, it's thinking about you, it's unsure of the future, right? So that's what they're letting go of. They're done worrying about it, and they're handing it off to their higher self. Wow. And what's happening is their higher self is showing them all the things they do have, like gratitude, right? All the things they have to be grateful for, and the fact that they can manifest exactly what they want. So I feel like they're getting sort of some kind of cool epiphany from their higher self about manifesting, and I feel like they're seeing like all the things they can manifest. So I feel like they're in this place where they're playing around with that. They're definitely tapped into their higher self and manifesting abundance. So they could be coming into money, they could be doing a gratitude thing where they just stay grateful all the time, you know what I mean? And I think what they're understanding is that maybe this breakup happened because they're afraid of intimacy, and I feel like they're understanding that about themselves. You know, like every time something gets serious in their life, they jet. It's because they feel like they're not enough. It's because they don't show people their real self, like the mask is here. They don't show anybody who they really are. So I feel like they're having like a huge awakening to that piece of themselves, right? Phoenix is here at the bottom of the deck. That's what's transforming inside of them. And so if you haven't heard from this person for a long time, it's because they're deep in the depths of their soul journey. They're figuring it out. They're understanding like what happened, what causes this feeling inside of them. It's probably inner child wounding, right? So tell me, do they have any plans to come toward Gemini? How do they feel about that? Are they working on anything with their higher self? Are they coming toward Gemini, or are they just keeping walking? Sheesh. Well, they're thinking about calling you, Gemini, because they can't stop thinking about it. But then this one thing always keeps coming back. It's like the relationship is over. You know, they keep coming back to that part. Like, I can't control this thing. Like, it hurts me, but I just gotta let go of control. So I think that they're trying to, like, change their own pattern. You know? Spirit, tell me what's going on over here with this big transformation for this person, Gemini's person. What's really going on over there? There's a Phoenix, not enough card, runner card. This is their comfort zone. I feel like when they were young, they were rejected, or they felt like that, or maybe they had some kind of like, it says fragmented, so that makes me think about dissociation and like, you know, like a soul splits off, shows you from another angle. I feel like, you know, this person doesn't understand what happened and triggers, right? I feel like they're releasing it. It's confusing. And once again, I mean, it looks like they're being, let's reshuffle because those cards, let's see. Yeah, you have spirit guide assistance. It looks to me like it does look like there's a reunion here for you guys. Like, even though it says there's a Grim Reaper. So here it is. Let me just tell you what's in this line. We've got the Judgment card. That's where your soul comes out, leads the way. The next card is Abundance. So your soul is working on that. Like, they're showing you all the things to be grateful for, right? More and more and more and more. This person. And then there's this Grim Reaper here, which is about, well, it's kind of like a transformation, right? And you have spirit guides with you, and what's happening is there is a reunion. So, you know, I mean, this is stuff you really just don't see when you're going through it, right? But I feel like, you know, I don't know how long this is going to take, but it looks kind of beautiful. It does look like they're coming in, and it does look like, you know, you have a whole team like helping, or this person has a whole team, right? And what they have to let go of is all these negative feelings from the past. That's their South Node comfort zone. You know, like they run away when somebody loves them because they feel like they're not enough because they were rejected as a child. It's in their past, but it's still very much in the present moment in their heart. And that's what's happening with them. You know, like the change that's happening, right? They do want to call you. Okay, give me some angel messages about this relationship, Spirit. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And they are being guided, Gemini. Give your relationship a chance and worth waiting for. So see, whenever I feel like see that worth waiting for card, it's like it's about divine timing. You know what I mean? Like Wheel of Fortune kind of stuff. Like when this healing is done on both sides, because if this person has this much healing to do, so do you. Gemini. You wouldn't have ever attracted this person had you not been vibing at the same place. So I am saying, like, both of you have a lot to let go of, a lot to talk to your higher self about, and how you deal with love, because I feel like there's a pattern, and it's probably very much the same pattern in both of you, you know. So this is a special relationship. Nobody's wrong about that. And it's a triggering relationship that causes change and growth in both people. So tell me what the song is for this Gemini relationship. Spirit, tell me what the song is. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor, and a Bob Seger song. Here I am on the road again. Here I go, turn the page. And I feel like that is saying, like, you know, here I am on the road again, the road of life, turning the page, closing a chapter to one way, right? So it's like this rejection feeling, this I'm not enough feeling. It's all of that shit, South Node stuff, the comfort zone. South Node card is actually here, you guys. So you see the South Node, and it's clarified by rejection and loss and fragmentation and disharmony and past and lack. Like, I'm not enough, I'm not enough, I'm not enough. So what this person has been doing, Gemini, is pretending to be what other people think they should be. You know what I mean? Maybe their whole life they've just been being what they should be in the moment, kind of like a chameleon. And I'm wondering, I don't know if you do the same thing, you know, I don't know, but I would guess that that could be true. Let's see. We forgot to ask what this person would like to say to you if they could. Tell me what they want to say about to Gemini, like when they call. What is their intention when they call? What do they want to say? I wish I had treated you better. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I know that I crossed a line. Okay, now I want to know, who is this person? But deep down, Spirit, tell me the secrets about this person. Like, are they a good person? What are they? Tell me so that Gemini knows, like, exactly what this person truly is. What's in their heart of hearts? They're smart. They know a lot of secrets. They have a lot of knowledge. At the same time, I feel like this person could be a very sexual person, deceitful, jealous, right? Snake card. Maybe they're used to having relationships based on sex. But I feel like this person is, like, also secure and reliable and stable. I feel like, yeah, again, stable. I feel like they are isolator. Somebody that stays to themselves. Okay, so they know that this is a destined relationship, right? They know that it is. So you guys, you know, the reason that you feel so close or so tied to this person is because it's a destined relationship, and it's kind of talking about it all the way through with the divine timing and stuff, right? So this person here, like, so remember what they are over here. They're rejected and lost and everything. So yeah, wouldn't it be just like them to, like, become like you know, more into like one night stand kind of energy is what I'm seeing. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I feel like this person has a desire to protect you, a desire to take care of you, you know, but at the same time, like, you know, they've got this snake energy, envy. They could be jealous, right? So they have stuff that they need to let go of, for sure. But The only negative card on here is the snake card, right? And it is kind of negative, but they also are very magical. They have information and secret knowledge, right? So this tells me, like, they're a special soul and they might not know it yet. So again, with the whole like why they have to be on their own, why you like punctured their heart so hard, like why that affected them so much, because usually they're just a one night stand kind of good person, like they just go from one to another. They never really let anybody know who they truly are. I would imagine they're probably, very charming kind of person. So tell me how Gemini feels about this person, Spirit. I feel like their next move is to come in. Like they might even be traveling to see you. If they don't, they want to, right? So what do you feel? You're feeling like Four of Pentacles. You're hanging on. You're hanging on to the Ten of Pentacles idea, and you're trying to make that happen, is what I feel like. I feel like you're trying to change your own vibration in order to just heal, right? But you're really hanging on to this person. You feel like this is your Ten of Pentacles, and you're happily ever after. And I feel like you also feel like divine presence about this relationship. Let's get a couple of these angel oracle cards for Gemini. Tell me what's going on with Gemini, this person. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Romance, Cupid arrow. See, Cupid was down here too. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I feel like this is a message from your person, from the higher self person, trying to say, like, you know what? We're always together. Like, this is like a soul deep relationship, and whether we're actually like physically together or not, we're always spiritually together. And so I kind of feel like that's your person's reminding you of that. Like, don't give up on yourself or anything else. Anything that's comes in divine timing, I promise, is worth waiting for. And all the changes that happen while you're seemingly waiting, right? There's big changes coming. The phoenix that's being burned all the way to the ground and then rising from the ashes. So it's no little tiny thing. It doesn't happen overnight. But this is what's happening to your person. They're finally realizing they have a bigger piece to themselves, like, so maybe they're kind of like releasing ego and like being more spiritual in thought. Okay, let's look at Cancer. 48, 20, 48, 49. All right, let's see here. Hi, you guys. Hey, Earth Angel. I don't have a list today. I'm not doing card pulls for individual readings. Today I'm actually doing every single sign about the person on your mind, right? What they're up to, what's going on, right? So let's see what's going on in their life right now. What are they doing? And how do they feel about Cancer? What are they doing and how do they feel about Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Well, I think about you all the time. They think that there might have been another person in the picture. The other woman card is here. And at the same time, they feel like you're the only one that has a key to their heart, right? They feel like you're afraid of intimacy, is what I feel like. They feel like you're afraid of it. But they think about you all the time. I think this was a very like physical, sexual kind of relationship. And they think about that too, because I don't know if they've actually ever encountered anything quite like you, Cancer. I feel like they want to call you and tell you how they feel. But they also feel like they're healing and that everything takes time and maybe they're just not healed enough. I see them healing at the bottom. They're making healthy choices. I feel like, this definitely could have been you that stimulated them to heal, right? To make better choices for themselves, right? I feel like this was a really like sexy relationship, lots of attraction. Tell me how this person feels if they could say something to Cancer. What would it be? The seduction card is also about third-party interference. So I got two cards saying that right now. Like that there was another person in the picture and that's how they feel. And they're saying, well, I couldn't let you get close to me. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And I left when I saw you with someone else, you see? So they thought that they saw something, right? They feel like you had someone else, like they weren't the only one. And this person wants to be more than friends. And I think that, they wish things would have been different, but they were also saying like, hey, you were the best thing that ever happened to me, So this person feels a lot for you. They feel like you're the only one that ever had a key to their heart, right? So imagine that, Cancer. That's kind of like a cool idea, right? Someone only loving you and feeling that way about you. What a nice compliment. Yeah, romantic feelings. And the red flags, right? And they are telling me that there's red flags, the angels are. Like, so I see the red flags and it's almost like, they just felt like, you had someone else. And so I guess it didn't work out because of that, right? So let's tap in and find about what is this person? Tell me who this person is at the very deepest level. Give me a couple cards about who they are. Okay, it says that there's a lot of lies and deceit. There's an aggressive person. There's anger, sexual perversion. Maybe they're controlling. This heart one is pretty good, right? But the whips card, not that great. This can be about a fight. It can be about punishment. It can be about deceit. It can be about being an aggressive person, unreliable person, someone who's angry. And then, of course, the sex perversion, right? So this is who this person is. I mean, There's something about them that's kind of conflictive. And at the same time, like, they're very supportive, and they are a good friend, and they do have love, but I don't know. This looks crazy. I feel like this person is like really controlling, Cancer. So what is this person's next, what are they going to do? What's their next action toward Cancer? What's their next action toward Cancer? Well, they want to come towards you. I feel like they're going to come towards you and act generous, but this is like, it's selfish. And the Fox card, it's about manipulation. Cancer, it's kind of telling me, you know, they're coming towards you and they're acting like all soft and sweet, and they want to protect you, and they want to provide you with stability, right? But I don't know if that's really there. I think they're selfish. I'm sorry. I hate it when the readings come out like that. All right, so I want to know how Cancer feels about them. How does Cancer really, like, does Cancer know all this about them? This Lenormand deck is pretty telling. You know what I mean? It really is, Cancer. It's very telling about kind of like the underlying person, right? All right, so what's your feeling about them? You think about them all the time. You love them, don't you? Unconditionally. You got no conditions on this love. You pretend to be someone else around them because you feel like you're not enough. Run, people, run. The boat card. This is like shifting your energy, moving to a new place. So Cancer, I mean, I'm not even going to look for a love card. I'm not. I'm not even going to put any more gas on this fire. I feel like this is a very red flagged relationship, Cancer. And this person is, you know, there's just too many cards saying that they're trying to manipulate you again. So let's get advice from Spirit about it. Let's just do that, because I see how you feel. You feel like you can't even be yourself around them. And I feel like you are probably going to need to like do some self-love stuff, because why are you attracted to someone like this? It's because Five of Pentacles. Spirit's telling me you don't have when it comes to this person, you don't know your value. It's been a really hard load, and I feel like it's this Ten of Wands is saying like it's time for you to let it go, you know? Quit thinking about it. End the cycle. This is time for an ending to this cycle, because this person is just shady as fuck. So, no, I'm going to stop the reading. I don't even like this energy. I don't know who you're dealing with, Cancer, but it isn't good. Even the way you feel about yourself sucks. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even see your own value. I don't know who that's for, but wow. Love you guys. Love you guys. So I feel like, honestly, if this person were to come back in, I feel like, I don't know, you need to talk to your higher self, because I feel like you need protection even. I'm sorry, but that is a shitty reading, right? Okay. Hopefully everybody will see that message about that, so they don't think that I'm pulling cards for individual people, because I'm really not. Leo. 1, 2, 8. Okay, Leo. Okay, Spirit, tell me what's going on with Leo's person on their mind. How are they feeling? What are they thinking? And what are they doing with their life right now? How are they? Person on Leo's mind. Okay. Tower moment. 8 of Cups. High Priestess. So it's telling me they had a tower moment, Leo. And they're walking away from the tower. They're walking away from the rubble. And they're in search of their higher self. What's their higher self leading them toward? What's the High Priestess leading themselves toward? Also, this can mean silence too. So like they're walking away from the tower and they're just being very quiet. That could be it. I feel like they're guarding themselves. They have a guard around themselves. And then Wheel of Fortune. What's the wheel bringing in for this person? Leo's person. What's the wheel doing here? It's like 2 of Cups. So Wheel of Fortune is bringing in some kind of 2 of Cups relationship for this person. But for some reason they aren't happy, and I think it's because they're thinking about you, right? They're feeling very guarded about this new person coming in, this 2 of Cups, which could be like a soul friend. It could be any kind of soul friend though, right? They could be dealing with a sibling, a parent, a friend, or a new lover, right? So it kind of looks like they could be walking toward a new love in a way, because of the way the cards are laying out. So tell me how this person is feeling about Leo. How are they feeling about Leo, Spirit? Phoenix. They're feeling like this situation transformed them and they feel lucky. Their mind has changed into a new kind of person. They're different, right? I feel like this 2 of Cups is someone new. But they do keep thinking about you, and they're wondering if this person is a soulmate or a karmic relationship, right? And so they're a little bit guarded because they're like, if this is like a karmic lesson, like I don't want to listen, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I think the reason that they again with the feeling like they're not enough, right? They're guarding themselves from a new relationship because they feel like they're not enough. They can't get you off their mind either, right? They just can't. I feel like this tower was a big transformation for them, and I kind of it looks like they understand unconditional love on a deeper level, right? Okay, so tell me what the angels have to say about this. Religious factors. Okay, so I kind of feel like there's some sort of like inner child wounding going on here, because I feel like what they're telling me is that I think this person is very surface level. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're more into like the passion part of relationships than the actual love. And I think that that's kind of what happened when they were with you. Like it was a tower moment, because I feel like what they understand is unconditional love. That's what it looks like to me. And So here's what the angel messages are saying, like religious factors. Your love life isn't being influenced by your religious upbringing. So, and spiritual path. So maybe you guys have a difference of opinion about religious things, you know. This person looks to me like they're into, like, they're not, don't have a problem with like one night stands and even being shady, right? It looks like that to me. Like that's just who they are. It's because they feel like they're not enough, this person in your life, right? So give me some messages about how Leo feels about this person. Leo feels grateful. Okay, and then you have this cool conjunction coming out, right? And Leo, that I was asking about you. So what I feel like is this kind of relationship that you've been in is a pattern. And here we have Jupiter and Uranus, which is the current like energy, you know, in Taurus right now. And so what's happening here? Something's changing for you. You know, this is like south node. You're being knocked out of the south node and into the north node thing. And so I feel like that placement in Taurus is really kind of changing something for you about your patterns in life. That's kind of what I'm seeing happening to you. Like you are just being completely shifted into a new thing. Remember that South Node is in Libra. So that, what that looks like is smoothing things over and like just going with the flow, and like other people are more important than me, right? I got to do whatever I can to like smooth out the situation. That's what's being stopped for you. You know, and it's saying that right now. It's like, no, no more. Tell me, what is this person's next actions toward? What's that next actions toward Leo spirit for this person? They're healing. I feel like this person wants to come and say, hey, you're the only one, right? I've changed. I've changed. I've started loving myself. It's time for this to work out now. I have clarity, right? So that's kind of what their next actions are going to be. I feel like they have changed. I can see it here. Butterfly. And remember what they're realizing. They're realizing about unconditional love. Like, man, I just love this person. So their ways of the past are kind of being ixnayed out, right? This feeling like I'm not enough or whatever. That's, I don't know if I must not have brought water with me. Let me see what the let me see what this deck has to say. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So that's what it's saying. Like, this is a sacred union. So honor it, treasure it. That's all I got, I think, Leo. So, like, enough said, right? It's a sacred union. Honor it. I feel like there's also a message about staying optimistic about love. You know, keep it on a positive. Don't forget how important it is in life. It's the most powerful energy of all, love. You know, not necessarily romantic love, just love. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, just tell me what's going on with Virgo's person. Spirit, what's going on with Virgo's person? Tell me all about the person on their mind. What are they doing? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? Addiction. But your person is afraid of being abandoned, and they're mirroring you. So you must have a feeling of that too, and some kind of addiction, which could be codependency, possession, controlling. So you could either be the controller or the controlled, right? But what your person wants to do is call you. They think about you all the time, and they want to let you know. I feel like they want a higher commitment. Or maybe you were, like engaged or something like that, and they feel like, maybe they were too much for you, and then the relationship is seriously over. The mirroring that happened was the heartbreak. It was scary and it was painful for both people. And there's somebody here not showing really how they truly feel. And I think it's this person. And I think that's what they're going to let you know in the phone call. So tell me, if they could say something, what would they say? What would Virgo's person say if they could? I bury myself and work to forget you. You and I are too young. We're too young. My life is not as together as it seems. So many things remind me of you. So yeah, you can't stop thinking about you. Have you ever been in one of those relationships where like even songs come on and you start to cry because it reminds you, like, I feel just like this about this person. Like, I feel like that's what's going on with your person. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. See what I mean? That's how they feel. Like they wouldn't be safe telling you, but they can't take it anymore. It's just too much. And they don't want to be alone. Okay, so you see what's going on here, right? Codependency, yeah. Like, I can't be alone. I can't be without somebody. I'm nothing without somebody. I hate that feeling. I mean, I think we've all felt that way at one time in our life, right? But I feel like, all right. So it's saying, like, here's the angel message. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, like, there's a little message too, like making sure to stay in the present and love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I kind of feel like these messages are for you, and to stay optimistic, because like, I think whenever I do these readings, like, what I really want to say to you guys is like, we attract the energy that we're putting out. You know what I mean? So the key to like switching things around is to vibe higher. Because like, if this, let's say there's a person who's just like that reading in Cancer, wow, that was kind of like some kind of person, right? And it's like, if you would start loving yourself like on a daily basis, like, working on staying in the present moment, working on being grateful, working on loving you, then this person comes in and they're not healed. I mean, they're not gonna be attracted to, and you're not gonna be attracted to them anymore, because your vibes are different. Do you see what I'm saying? So I just feel like, if we're attracting someone broken into our life, it is definitely to reflect a broken piece in us that needs to be healed. So I kind of feel like that's a little side message for somebody, right? I don't want to get too deep into it, but let's ask about, like, who's this person really? Show me in this deck, Spirit. Let me just, these cards got flooded. And so they don't, you know, like they're not even flat. They're waterlogged. I had so many floods in my room like a couple years ago. It was crazy. Okay. And I definitely didn't replace this deck, but I should. It's so telling about, okay, deep down this person, snake energy, deceit, betrayal, sex-based relationship, envy, rivalry, right? They're always in the negative, right? So you see what I was saying like before about what you attract, right? So you need to really work on loving yourself here. You know, that's what's going to bring in like stability to you and raise your vibe. I feel like this person is very emotional and they isolate a lot. They come off like they're, you know, like this bear card, right? This bear has so many meanings. It's strength, it's power, it's generous, it's soft, it's good health, right? So that's what they're coming in, like this soft, beautiful, you know, big old teddy bear kind of thing, right? Remember the mask? That's why I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to do this part, because they aren't really showing you who they really are. They're coming in. They're probably very handsome. They probably act like they want to protect you. Maybe they open your car door. Maybe they pay for all the meals. I don't know, but they're very controlling and they're very deceitful and they're betraying, right? So that's what this is telling me about this person. So remember to love yourself first, and then what you attract is going to be different. It's not going to be this kind of thing, right? Spirit, like, tell me what the outcome could possibly be for this couple. Show me the outcome for this couple. Cupid's arrow. Well, it looks to me like the future of this relationship could be, you know, a change. Like, I mean, you might run into this person like somewhere you wouldn't even, you aren't looking for them, and there they are. But don't forget that this person is scared, and maybe they've got some kind of addiction or something like that. They're a sabotager. So it could be all a game. I just want to say that because of all the Lenormand that came out. Like, they're giving you one equation, but when you really like figure it out, it's not. It's like it's something they just want to see if you can get, they can have you back, you know. What they're going to show you is, maybe they're going to ask you to go somewhere, you know, like this paradise card is here. So you might get to go somewhere with them and it might be very, very fun. But like at the end of the day, I mean, don't forget what's going on. I don't see any change for this person is the problem. You know, I really, really don't. Let's see. Spirit, give me some advice for Virgo. Give me some advice for Virgo about this person. Tell me, Spirit advice. Your Virgo's higher self. Virgo's higher self. Tell me what's going on and how they should handle it. Walk away. Own your power. Find your success. Cut that off. Yeah. Yeah, this person, like, deep down doesn't have any value, but they're coming in like, you know, the lover. They're coming in like they're special, like they're a special love. And you might feel some kind of special thing. But I feel like this whole thing is about pushing you to love yourself, right? I don't. I think you need to just work on you. I feel like you have some success coming in other areas of your life. You do not need to hang out with somebody who doesn't have value for you or what you do for work. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's been enough heartbreak here. Spirit is saying, like, walk away. Because they're going to come back and they're going to say, I love you. Let's go somewhere. Let's just, like, get to know each other again. And, you know, I mean, you can go if you want, but you're going to be right back where you were to begin with, which is stabbed in the back and in pain, right? So, I don't know. I think that one's a no-go, whoever that person was. My partner is Gemini and I'm a Virgo. They deserve love, but not what they think it is. Why is this literally so true? Well, because you're here. You want to know something? I pick up on who's right here, right now. I really, really do, and I know I do. So good on you for being here for your reading. 121:18. We're going to do Libra now. I want to see what time it is. I've got a baby, my baby grandbaby coming over. It's 9 o'clock. I think we can do it. He's coming at 10. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do Libra now. And you're welcome. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all your comments too, and your likes and subscribes and all that activity. It really does help my channel grow, and it's growing, and I appreciate all of your help on that. I love you guys. Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides. Let's look at Libra's person. Tell me what's going on with them. Devil card. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups and Page of Cups. I think they're doing some kind of, I don't know, they've got some kind of toxicity here. And they're letting it go. This could also be talking like about inner child wound, you know, because this Page of Cups is here. And so sometimes we're dealing with people, there could be some kind of issue about their mom, is what I'm feeling, and they're going to have to let it go in order for their heart to open up, to be, you know, to have a heart chakra opening. I feel like they're a little closed off. There's some toxicity here concerning a Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if this is about, but, you know, a mother or not. But I see them letting it go. And then this little child of theirs being activated. So I see change coming for this person. So let's look at this deck. Spirit, tell me the story of these two. So something ended, coffin card, right? And this can be about transformation too, and like liberating themselves from this. The Devil card is about being controlled by something, and I feel like that is ending for this person. I feel like the separation is something that they think about all the time. They don't know what's coming up next, but I feel like that is what they're thinking about, and what they're letting go of is like the pain attached to the separation from you. I feel like they're focusing on joy, you know, and I feel like it could be their higher self, like opening, yeah, because they're starting to love themselves here. It's funny how that comes out, right? They're starting to make healthy choices about themselves, because they're kind of distancing themselves from this toxic energy. It's a reframe, really, like how they feel about, I don't know, a certain person, about women in general. I'm not sure, but I think they're letting go of the separation thing, and they're focusing on themselves, making healthy choices, loving themselves, and doing things that are exciting for them, like their soul, right? So they're letting it go, you guys. Tell me what their next action might be toward Libra, if there is any. Is there any action toward Libra, or are they really letting it go? Well, they're broken, right? I think they feel a little bit lost, and also like they're grieving about the breakup, right? But they might be actually dating someone new, even because the date card and then I like you, so they could have another interest, like someone flirting with them, right? Remember that this separation is something that's just breaking them into pieces, right? Um, but I feel like they're moving on. I really do. They're just focusing on themselves. Tell me about give me some messages from the um, romance angels about this relationship. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio or a fire sign or a water sign. Okay, so there could have been some kind of difference of opinion in like spiritual stuff, and that was a big block for you guys, right? I feel like whoever's coming in for them now is like flirty and they're excited. I feel like, is it you coming back in? Reconciliation. So here's what it says. It says, so there was religious factors involved, right? Like, so you guys were, your upbringing was different. You believed differently, and there could have been a problem because of that, right? I also feel like, it looks to me like they're seeing someone new, they're flirting. Now, while they're like trying to release this Five of Cups here, it's almost like they're being made aware of you, Libra. They want to go somewhere with you. They do. So, like, right in the middle of them letting go of this, of you, they're thinking about a reconciliation. There is someone else here, but I feel like the only one they really love is you. And they want to tell you. Wow, that took a little turn, didn't it? I was thinking, well, this person's out. Spirit, tell me who this person is at the very depths of their soul. Like, tell me who they are and what their tendencies are. Show me. They're happy. They're good. This could be a Leo. This is energy of like, the sun, happiness, victory, and the moon. Wow. Are they the whole universe? Let's see if the stars come out and then we'll know. This person is good. This person is good. But they have doubts about themselves. Could be a loss of money here. They feel like they don't have any control over anything. But here's the thing. I mean, they just see you as like their destiny. This is beautiful. This person is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me a beautiful person. I hate it when I pull and it's like the snake and I'm just like, ah. Okay, tell me what this person wants to say to Libra. Tell me what this person really deeply wants to say to Libra. I want you. I'm afraid to contact you. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I want to tell you how I feel. Being near you is intoxicating. I love you unconditionally. I wish I could take back my words, and I knew what I was doing at the time, right? So this person realizes that they hurt you. They crossed the line. They messed everything up. They know it in a minute. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. This is John Legend, right? Well, I mean, I think there's a million people that have sing that song, but Feeling Good is the song. It's a good song, right? They want a new beginning. because they're seeing things different. They're looking at love different. It's love that's sort of like rearranged in their head, and what it is and where you fit into it is what I feel like. Spirit, can you give me some advice for Libra about this person? Empress energy, strength, Emperor. Oh my God. Oh my God. Work it out. Work it out, you guys. This is what, there's a new beginning. Oh, who are you? Who is this, Libra? Wow, wow, wow. How do you get every single good card in one pull? This is your advice. Emperor, strength, Emperor. You got Empress, strength, Emperor, the Sun, the Five of Wands, which is about cooperating. It's about learning to play a song. It's learning to harmonize with each other. In this deck, this is your person. There's a new beginning, and your soul is in on it. So yeah, it's right on with the whole, ooh, I'm getting chills. There's a victory here with this new beginning. Wow. That's crazy, all those cards came out together. That almost looks like a really special relationship, like you guys have something planned. Let's get one of these cards and see if it tells us what your plan is. This person makes you feel good, huh? Okay. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. It's a true story. It doesn't matter who you're talking about. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Something coming in. It just keeps telling me over and over, right? Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so Libra, your person is coming back in. This is a reconciliation. You already know this person, right? And they're a good person. Remember all those beautiful Lenormand cards. They're having to let go of something, you know, Five of Cups. So I feel like they're letting go of something that has to do with their childhood, right? And possibly a mom thing. Okay, let's look at Scorpio. 133. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, tell me about the person on your mind. What are they doing? How do they feel? About Scorpio. Abundance. They're feeling hurt. So what they're doing is they're actually working on like keeping a positive mindset. I feel like they're trying to manifest exactly what they want, and they're just trying to like work on themselves with the abundance card, right? It's like keeping in an attitude of gratitude kind of feeling. The next card is not today. Avoiding a conversation, calling the person, boundaries, still angry. And then the engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment. Okay, so what they're doing is they're working on themselves. They're not really ready to come in and do anything towards you. They're just hurt. And I don't know if there's someone new here or if they're like thinking about you, right? I think they're thinking about you because the camera card came out, right? So I don't know if you guys were, maybe you were engaged and they can't stop really thinking about it and the commitment they still feel and how they wanted to spend the rest of their life with you, and they're just thinking about that, right? I feel like they feel like it was a one-sided relationship and that you know, they felt one way and maybe you didn't. And I feel like what they're doing is working on themselves. The Ascension card is here. So they're working with their higher self. I just feel like deep down inside, they feel like, well, this is the one person who has the key to my heart. And, you know, I'm just going to work on my spiritual journey and not worry about love at all. Right. I feel like there's some sort of, like they realize that maybe even the way they feel is obsessive about you, right? And they're just trying really hard to not chase you. You know, addiction and chaser right here. So maybe this person, like, really, I mean, I can see it. They love you. They want you. You're the only one. They're not looking at anyone else. And what they're realizing is that this is a toxicity inside of themselves. And maybe everything that they've done and the way they've handled the situation has been kind of like out of desperation, right? I feel like they're just looking at their own life and the changes that they need to make, Scorpio. So Spirit, if this person could say something to Scorpio, what would it be? My life is not together as it seems. I love you unconditionally. I get that. This person keeps telling me that. You were the best thing in my life. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I'm so attracted. I want to feel that way again. I wish things could be different. See, they're still being obsessive over here. They're still, you know, I want to feel that way again. I wish it could be different. There could have been another person involved. I left when I saw you with someone. I want to be more than friends. I wasn't even honest about who I am. It's time for me to heal now. And something about material things. I hide behind material things. So this person, like, really, honestly, this person on your mind is actually, you know, pretty obsessed. And they're aware of it at this point. You know what I mean? They're aware that they're obsessed about it. And I think what they're doing is just focusing on themselves. I feel like they're trying to decide, like, what really do I want? Is it this person, or was it just, you know, the same cycle I've been in, right? It's safe for you to love, is what Spirit is saying. It's safe for you to love. And then the Passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, but love yourself first. This is what's going on with your person. Like, they're being shown, like, the difference between love and passion. They're not the same. You know, they're not necessarily equal, right? So they feel like this is true love. They feel like you're the only love. So yeah, still kind of obsessive. Give me some messages from this, Spirit. So it looks like your person is just an obsessive person, right? Look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. See? So this person really kind of actually is like they're doing self-searching here. And then the soulmate card comes out. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So I don't know what that's saying to you. Spirit, what's this person's next actions towards Scorpio, if any? What are they going to be doing toward? Are they making a move? What are they doing? Yeah, they're looking inside themselves. Maybe they're wanting to know, like, why do I always... they're not coming towards you. They're examining what's going on inside of themselves, just like the rest of it says. It's like the Hermit card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Like, they want to know why. You know, they're asking their higher self, like, why is it only Scorpio I love? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel so fucking toxic when it comes to them? And I put up with all this shit, right? It's because of the way they're Tower moment after tower moment. Maybe even they were deceitful, and that's what caused the tower, but I see it. And there's a page of cups. They're starting to love themselves, manifest what they want. Okay. You know, you could read this like they still want you. It looks like they're still manifesting you if you were to use these two cards as Scorpio cards, which they are, right? What they see here is you're their person. They still see it. They're still trying to manifest stability with you. They want this thing to transform because you're really the only one that they love. And they know it's toxic, and they're trying to talk to their higher self, and they're like, why am I behaving like this? You know what I mean? Because the Seven of Swords is here. So it could be like about, you know, shady behavior on your part, and they know it, and it came crashing down, and they felt like shit about it, and they still want you. And they're saying to, you know, their higher self, like, dang, I want to change so I can be with this person. Love yourself first. I feel like this person could have been like kind of like one of these passion kind of people. Like mostly they judged like in their past what love is. It was about passion. It was about maybe a sexual kind of union, you know, and they realized that. And and I think they're just trying to address it, right? Address the thing. Let's see what your song is, because I don't know if this is like a special relationship or if this is one toxic motherfucking person following you around. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry you had to go through this. It looks scary almost. Like this person just shows up and shows up. Scorpio, who you got? Give me one reason to stay here. And Lady by Little River Band. So I don't know if it's you saying, give me one reason to stay here and I'll turn right back around, but you're so fucking toxic, I don't want to. It could be. Look around you. Look up here. Take time to make time to be there. I love you best. You're not like the rest. So they're expressing like, this song is about how much they love you and how connected they feel to you. That song, like, I don't know if you've ever watched that video, but it's very much about somebody on spirit side and someone on this side. It's about a love between souls, you know, but it definitely shows it like maybe someone died, and they're saying like, no matter where we are, like no matter where you are, my heart is with you, my soul is with you. Like it could be about just saying like, no matter whether we're together or not, we're always in the together in the 5D. And so I think that's why your person is so obsessed, is because they feel it. So Scorpio, how are you going to, let's ask who this person is in the Lenormand, shall we? This is such a telling deck. Tell me about this person. Deep down, what kind of person is this person that is on Scorpio's mind? They're kind. And they might be somebody who likes to travel. I think they're a problem solver. I think they do have a clear mind. I feel like they have money. I feel like they're healthy and very creative and successful. And I feel like they live a life of gratitude. I feel like they're special. I feel like they have secret knowledge that is hidden in like their DNA, their soul. So they're a special person, like they are in the spiritual realm, right? They could be kind of controlling. And there's that goddamn snake. Deceit, betrayal, sex-based relationship. So I kind of got that feeling from this person, like there's something about sex that's going to have to be like switched around for them, you know? And I kind of feel like that's what's going on. I don't know. I feel like they have sort of toxic tendencies about sex in some way. So tell me, how is Scorpio going to respond to this person? Because it looks like they're trying to come in. How is Scorpio going to respond when this person comes in? No. You're like, no, I'm going to walk away. You broke my heart. I have a new beginning with someone else who gave me the Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to say no. It looks like you are going to reject the offer. I don't really blame you. It looks like this person is pretty fucked up. But again, I might ask, why did you attract that kind of person? Why did you attract someone fucked up? It's because you're vibing at the same level, Scorpio. So if you want to attract something that's not toxic, I feel like you need to love yourself. That's what changes it. 146. Hello. Okay, I just pinned that message. So hopefully you guys can see it. I hate to like keep ignoring you because I'm not meaning to. Sagittarius, let's look and see what's going on with the person on your mind. Tell me what's going on with Sagittarius and the person on their mind, Spirit. Sagittarius, person on your mind, tell me what's going on. Well, your person, passionate, love, dragonfly, a lightning bolt. I feel like they're broken about the separation. Like I see separation here. Maybe they even was the one that sabotaged the dang thing, right? I feel like what's happening is a huge transformation in this person. You've got this lightning bolt and the phoenix in the same line of cards, right? So I think they're going through a really big transformation. I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you, unconditional love even, to the point where missing you is really hurting them inside, you know? I do feel like they are changing because of it. They're adapting, right? And they're working on themselves. And then this bolt of lightning and the Phoenix card comes in. It reminds me of the Uranus conjunction because it's like kind of like something really quickly changing. You didn't see it coming and it changes really fast. So something could be changing in this person, right? But I feel like what they're saying is that they really dig you, you know? They love you a lot, and it's like unconditional love even with this card. So, and they like you. Like they like you, you know, like it's one thing to like be crazy in love with someone, but it's a whole nother thing to actually really like somebody and like enjoy their company and their good conversation. And they They make you think bigger, like that kind of thing. It's that kind of feeling that this person has about you, Sag. They think that you're awesome. They love hanging out. So that's kind of nice, right? Tell me what they want to say. If they could say something to Sag, what would it be? Thanks, you guys, for coming. I can't express myself. I was hurt by you, but you were right. I would never act. Why do I deserve someone like you? I feel lonely. The heat between us is intense. What is the truth? And it hurts so much. Okay, so definitely a person really kind of like digging on you hard here. Tell me some angel messages about this relationship, Spirit, can you? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. New love. True love. And release your ex. So if you're the ex, maybe they're working on releasing you because they're manifesting different love. They're manifesting someone new. This card says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And we are talking about your person here. And I feel like this new person is kind of like a pretty big deal to your person. And they're just trying to like release you, but it's very painful too. Like they have a lot of feelings for you. Tell me who this person is, like deep down on a soul level. Tell me who are they? Who are they right now? And tell me what's going on in the Lenormand's cards. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So they're controlling. The snake is here. And the mountain card. And the garden card. So Sagittarius. I feel like this person is a little controlling, deceitful, betrayed. You know, like they betray you. They might be jealous. I feel like they get frustrated easily. I feel like they've gone through a lot of loss in their life. And I feel like, honestly, this could be a very shallow person. Okay? So that's what they're telling me about your person. Pretty shallow. Something about that snake card rubs me the wrong way. So let's see, how does Sagittarius... Or no, we're going to ask what's their next move towards you, like if any. Are they coming toward Sagittarius? What's their next move, Spirit? Yeah, they're coming in to offer you love. They want a new beginning. Yep, yep, yep. You're on their mind all the time. So they view you as an empress, right? And they want a new beginning with you, Sag. I feel like they're worried about how you're going to respond, you know? So how is Sagittarius feeling about this offer? No, cutting it out. You're like, I understand the truth of this situation. You've got a lot of swords here. I think you got a lot to say. I think you got a lot to say to this person. And I feel like you're guarded. I feel like you're real guarded. And I also feel like, I don't know, like you're just kind of working on you. But you're very guarded when this person comes in, you know? You're just like, okay. So their next action comes towards you, and you're meeting them, and the Queen of Swords, like, no way. You've got a bunch of swords right here at the beginning. And then you have this Nine of Wands, like, you're not even coming in. You're not even coming in, right? So you're rejecting the whole thing. So this person actually is seeing someone else, and they are trying to release you, but for some reason they can't. And they're going to come back in, and they're going to be coming in correct, I feel like. You know, it's all like major arcana, like you've got the chariot, so maybe they're driving towards you, but definitely like there's an alignment there, right? Hey, Polly, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you for 100 years. Hi. I'm so happy to see you. I haven't even seen you over on the members. I haven't seen you come on there in a while. I'm happy to see you. How are you? How are you, my beautiful friend? Okay, so let's look and see what the message is from these tarot here, these oracles. Tell me what the message is about this relationship. Whoa, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Beware of what you're projecting. The qualities you admire in another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are always also your reflection. So yeah, when this person comes in, you're meeting them with the sword, you know. Let's get some advice, shall we? Let's get some advice from Spirit, because I don't know how I feel about that outcome here. Spirits, angels, and guides, tell me some advice for Sagittarius. Autumn. This is about harvest. And spring. This is about seeds. You're surrendering the past. Okay. So there's a lot of growth here for you. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're just releasing this because I feel like there's disharmony and triggers, and, you know, just keep remembering like what this card is saying. Like, if you're seeing a lot of like there's a lot of qualities in this person that aren't that great. You know, they're deceitful, they're controlling, right? How come? I feel like that's kind of the bigger thing. Like, how come you're attracting that energy? It's because you have it too, you know? And so what's happening is like this person is kind of like waking you up to that, and I feel like you're releasing it. This is an important relationship, so don't feel too, you know, negative about it, because I mean, there's too many majors here for it not to be something. You know what I mean? So you're right. This is like it's a healing kind of thing. Let's see what the end result for you two guys are going to be, okay? Because I feel like, you know, I mean, it could go either way. Like, this could all work out if you guys healed yourself, right? So tell me, Spirit, like, what's the most likely outcome? Yeah, healing. You're healing your broken heart. You're going towards your wish fulfillment here. You're making your wishes come true here, right? Yeah, Page of Cups. This is about inner child wounding, right? And I feel like, you know what? This is kind of like telling me that as a child, you didn't have a lot of stability in your life. You know what I mean? Maybe you didn't see stability around you or something, right? Because, I mean, you're attracting something that's like magnifying that to you, right? This person that's controlling and all that. And so the reason that these people come in is so that it can be like a mirror for us. And then we see like, man, this has been a long time coming. You know, this heartbreak isn't just this person. It's been since I was little, you know, and all I've ever really wanted is a happy, stable home ever since I was a little kid. Right. And so I kind of feel like your advice is to focus on that. Your advice is to love that little child and acknowledge the pain that you've been through, but also acknowledging, like, I mean, these are both fours, and you know how I feel about transmuting energy. Oh, by the way, there's 4 people on here and 4 likes. So you got 4444 right now. You might want to look that up if you're watching, right? But what I feel like about this 4 of Swords is like there's an equal exchange of energy with fours, right? With any number. So you're taking these 4 of Swords that you're healing from, and you're exchanging it. And you might even be doing it with this full moon. And you're saying to yourself, like, I want to let go of this pain. I want to let go of it. I want to be completely healed. And I want this happy, stable home. And you've been wishing for it since you were a little kid. It's coming. It's coming. So here's what I think. I don't know what's going to happen with this person. But this person really kind of woke you up. You know, it did. It put a mirror up in front of your face. And it isn't about the person. It's just was for your benefit. I'm sure that they're healing and all that too. I think I've seen that here. Like they're having like a huge lightning bolt epiphany here, right? So maybe about themselves, because I feel like they, you know, they might just, like this snake card could seriously just be they're jealous. And have you ever been with someone who's jealous? I mean, they constantly think you're doing something. I have. And it fucking sucks, dude. It sucks because you're not doing anything, but they accuse you of it all. Why were you gone 15 minutes to get the mail? I don't know. I mean, like, what? Do you need to, like, follow me with a camera? What? That was an experience of mine. Like, this motherfucker would time me for everything, you know? And I never, ever had an affair. I didn't have an affair. I was too busy popping out babies, you know what I mean? But it's like when you're with someone like that, it starts to feel like a fucking chokehold, and, you know, and then there's this big lightning bolt of time where you just go like, fuck that. I'm just not doing that, you know? Hi, it's been a while. I'm happy to see you. What you been up to? Melissa, I am not doing readings today. I'm not doing personal readings today. I'm sorry. I'm not though. I just have a little bit more time, and I have three more readings to do. Capricorn is next. 20214. Capricorn. Let me see about the person on your mind. Tell me what's going on with the person on your mind. Spirits, angels, guides. What's going on with Capricorn's person? Well, they're afraid of intimacy. They're sad and missing you. I think this is kind of like definitely a sexy kind of relationship. I feel like there's friendship. They like you. I feel like this is kind of going from one thing to another. Like, well, they're sad about their relationship. I feel like you guys made a commitment to each other, some kind of partnership, right? Some kind of commitment, some kind of like, I'm going to be with you forever kind of thing. And then there's that separation, you know? I think they're going to call you. I think they're also working on themselves too, right? So if they could say something to you, this is a person on your mind. If they could say something to Capricorn, what would it be? They don't talk about you. They're kind of feeling a little lost. They feel like you're the best thing that ever happened to them. And they're working on themselves. They're becoming a better person, and they're saying, like, I love you unconditionally. They're going to call you and tell you that. They want to call and tell you that they love you without condition. Like, no matter what, like, we don't even have to be together, but I love you. I'm going to always love you. It's just something I can't help. Yeah, true love. Even the angel cards are saying, like, this is a true love sitch. So stay optimistic about it. Start thinking positive things. I feel like there's a lot of romance here. And also it's telling me it's a past life relationship. At the bottom of the deck is it's like free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. So I don't know what that means, but like if you feel stuck in some way, I feel like Spirit is saying like, let go. Okay? So let's see, what's going to be their next action toward Capricorn spirit? They're going to offer you a new beginning. It might be kind of slow, but they've been talking to their higher self about it, and they've figured out, like, they had a heavy burden, and they've really been working on themselves, is what I feel like. And I feel like they're actually really tapped in to their higher self. I feel like out of all the cards, this one is saying it. Like, does that look like freedom? It's the Page of Wands, but I feel like if we really let our soul, like, behave on its own without our human, I don't care if we're 100 or 16, we would be hopping and skipping and jumping and enjoying our life, because that's what the soul wants to do, you know? So, yeah. So I feel like they feel like you give them something that they've never had before, which is like some kind of like awareness of a higher piece of them, right? They also, I feel like you opened up their heart space, and I feel like they see you as their happily ever after. And I don't know what happened with this Seven of Swords. I'm going to ask, but it's like they're acknowledging Seven of Swords here. What's going on with that? What are they saying here with that Seven of Swords? Oh, they're telling me that they've had an awakening. They remember their higher self. They're loving themselves. And they're thinking back to the memories, and they're realizing, I feel like they're realizing what they did in that Seven of Swords. Like, I don't know what they did. I can't see. It's probably something that caused them to the separation, right? But they're telling me that that they've changed, and that they know that they have a contract with you because of this past life relationship, and they're getting the message, right? Third eye 2 times. And so it's caused a big transformation in the way they feel about themselves. And I feel like what they're saying is like, I'm really sorry that I was deceptive and pretended to be something that I wasn't, but I've really changed. And I want to offer you love. Oh, it gives me all chills going all over. So that's what their next move is. So let's ask how you're going to feel about it. Like, what's your reaction going to be to this? How is Capricorn going to react to this relationship thing? Well, I think it's upsetting. 9 of Swords. And your first inclination is to be like, no. Queen of Swords. Cutting that shit out. Already did it. You broke my heart, and I walked away. I had to start all over again. You put me off balance. But at the end of the day, I say reconciliation. So, I mean, this is your choice. It's a choice that is only yours. You know what I mean? Do what you want here. But I feel like your first inclination is to cut them out because they've caused you so much grief, you know? And you're really kind of like going back and forth, but at the same time, you love them. And then 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups could be like, you know, if they were a cheater, it could be like you're saying, like, I love myself more than that. But the 3 of Cups can be a party. It can be a reconciliation, you know? So it could go either way. Like, you might either feel like, God, you're right. I love them so much. Yeah, I'm going to try. Or it could be like, no, I'm not going to try. I mean, because you definitely have that Queen of Swords there. Like, no, I love myself more than that. Because you have all this, well, they have all this self-transformation. So this person is different now, but totally up to you. Let's see what this oracle has to say for you, Capricorn, about this person on your mind. Reflection. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are reflecting each other. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. It's not giving me a clue. What's the best for you? That's what you need to decide, right? Well, let's see if the song will tell us a little more. What's the song for Capricorn and their person? Tell me what the song is. This could even clue you in a little bit about what's going to happen, right? Thank you. This is such a beautiful song. Let her go. All right. I'm just going to take the one song. There was quite a few songs that came out, but this one. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. If mountains crumbled to the sea, there would still be you and me. You know that song by Chris Cornell? That's your song. So, Spirit, give me some advice for Capricorn about this situation. Can you tell me some advice for them? That's too many. It's about decisions. Decisions, strength, and empowerment. Make one that's going to be like that. Something's coming in. It's saying like something's going to be balanced out in this situation, and your thoughts. Oh, ringing. What are you saying, Spirit? I think what it's saying is like it's completely up to you what you want to do. I do think that something is changing, but if you have had enough, it's okay. You know? Be open to receive messages. I feel like your higher self might be wanting to contact you and talk to you about this personally. Like it will just be thoughts coming in your head, right? But definitely be open to receive these messages. All right. Yeah, that song, Polly, is so good. Spirit actually showed me that song. I didn't even know about it either. All right, let's see. Aquarius would be next. 21341. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you and the person on your mind. What's the person on the Aquarius's mind thinking about Aquarius spirit? Karmic. Lessons. Soulmates. Mirror. All right. So it looks like, you know, like there was a lot of lessons learned. I feel like there's also a soul contract here. This person could actually be trying to figure out what kind of a soul contract too. Like, was this a karmic relationship? Or is this like the happily ever after kind of relationship, right? I feel like I feel like it could be like a codependent relationship. And I do feel like you guys were mirroring each other. And it was about reflecting inside wounds, right? It's something that took you into this place where um, you go inside of yourself and do a deep dive, right? I feel like what you might be understanding is, Aquarius, is that you have some kind of a pattern, a toxic one, you know? Like maybe something about empath and narcissist, right? Is there a pattern like that in your life? Because I feel like that's what's changing, right? And so we're talking about your person, and so I feel like, you mirrored something to them, or whether you were the empath or the narcissist, whatever, right? I feel like there's a big change coming for this person because of you. It was the mirror that did it. The mirror. They saw something. Let's ask what it was. What did they see in the mirror? That it was karmic. And that it's about past, suffering, lack. Could be about partying, even. Right, so I don't know what this person taught you or you taught them, but I feel like it's something about their past. And I feel like it's changed them, like even just seeing it in you, right? So you showed them something about themselves, about a pattern, and it changed them, right? Big growth coming for your person here. Yeah, so I can relate to it too. All right, so let's see here. So that's what they're doing. They're changing. You kind of push them into some kind of big change. Maybe the way they see their self, right? Maybe they're learning new things. Maybe they're more optimistic. Something. You stimulated some kind of thing in them. Maybe they even, whatever this party means, maybe that's what stopped. I mean, could be about addiction, right? Here's what your person wants to say. I can't promise you anything. Why do I feel so lost? There's a lot of painful memories. Drama. Please do what's best for your heart. That's what your person is saying. And if they had a new relationship after you, that person hurt them. Because it's at the bottom of the deck. I don't think they wanted to tell you that since it was at the bottom. But that's what I feel like messages. Like they don't want you to know, but the new person that they are with hurt their heart. Spirit, tell me between Aquarius and this person, like there will be a reconciliation is what I feel like. Someone from your past is returning to your life. But you have to love yourself first. Like, have you noticed how much that card's come out today? Love yourself first. And I shuffle these things. I'm not cheating or anything. I do feel like there could be a reconciliation, but there's a lot of work to be done on yourself. How are you taking care of yourself? This is for your person. I keep forgetting like that. That could be, I keep thinking, yeah, it's for your person. So your person is learning to love themselves. I feel like there's other things that are being offloaded out of their life. And it could be about partying, like, whatever that means, or some kind of like addiction. Like if this party card, like it could mean anything, right? It could mean like going out with friends. It could mean an addiction of some kind, like alcohol or whatever, right? You know what I'm just now noticing about this card? Look at how stuck up those women look. Have you noticed that? So I feel like a person is going kind of like looking through their life and like wondering like, how come I'm here, right? So they're loving themselves first. Spirit, tell me what their next action toward Aquarius is going to be, because it does look like they want a reconciliation. I think they're, first of all, they're raising their vibration. They're focusing on the sun. They're working on Emperor energy. Aries, right? So spirit is working with this person, right? And I feel like they're learning to balance their strength, not be like so demanding, so overbearing, right? I feel like they're working on you. That's your card, the star card. I think you're the wish fulfillment, right? They want 10 of cups with you, and it makes them sad. They've cried a lot of tears about it. They have a new perspective on the relationship, and I think they want to come in correct. They want to come in as King of Pentacles. I can take care of you. I want to be your partner. I want to be a solid, stable, grounded entity in your life. I feel like we could have it all together. So this person is coming in not only like, they've got the Emperor energy, but they also have this King of Pentacles. You've got 10 of Pentacles. You know what I mean? So this person is coming in offering a boatload of stuff, right? Well, what are you going to say back? How is Aquarius going to respond to this? It's shocking. Tower card. You didn't know that was coming. You already put an end to that. Do you really want to work on it? You have to get honest with yourself about how you feel. This was not a fair relationship. In fact, maybe they treated you like an option, not a want. Maybe they had more than one option and you're feeling like, no, like that wasn't fair at all, right? Here's the Queen of Pentacles, which is the match for the King. Crazy how that comes out, right? And this is you. Like you're saying like, well, maybe you're feeling like, well, we do have a lot in common. There is unconditional love. And it does look like they've changed. But look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Devil card. Like, you don't see that part either, but this is a toxic situation, right? It could be about, you know what? I feel like this person's coming back and you're rejecting them. I think you are. I think you've had enough of it. And like the reason that I feel like you're rejecting it is because of this. Well, this and this. Like you're just to the point where you're like, you finally taken good enough care of yourself here, loving yourself, owning your own power. Like Queen of Pentacles means that you know your value and you've changed. What love is has changed. And I feel like you realize this is toxic and you're walking away. You're like, I know it's love. I know you mean well, but I've already walked away. I've already said no. I waited quite a while. Spirit, tell me. It makes me wonder if you're working with you could either be working, I feel like it's either a water sign or a pentacle, like Virgo, Taurus, Cap, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the card that comes out is time. You are trying too hard. You have to give things time. So when this person comes back, I don't think you're going to say, yeah. I think there's someone new coming in for you. I do. I also feel like, it doesn't say anything about surrender here, but I really feel like it's kind of a good time to like ask your higher self. You know, like, what is the best thing for me? I'm not sure. Because I just feel like with the devil card in the middle of this whole thing, it leaves a bad feeling, you know? Like, I'm feeling like, they're coming in acting all some kind of way, but I don't know that it's changed, is what I feel like. So that's what I have for you. They are coming back. But if you actually do all this self-love stuff, remember it says love yourself first. I think when this person actually like gets to the point where they want to come back, I think you love yourself enough, respect yourself enough to not even toy with it. Like, do you really have to learn a lesson twice? I think there's a lot of pain attached to this relationship. A lot. And I think that you taught each other a lot. If you feel like you're a soulmate, it's because you are. But soulmates don't necessarily mean that you stay with them forever. You know what I mean? Because our parents are our soulmates. Well, you think we're not soul friends? Of course we are. Our siblings are our soul friends. Otherwise, they wouldn't be our siblings, you know? These are soul connections. So this one is just the same. It's a soul connection too. But like anything else, like we lose our parents, they die, right? Does that sever the connection? No. No. Because the soul just goes on. Pisces. Let's look at that. 226. Okay, Libra is at 12118. So if you slide back the time thing, it's at 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 18 seconds. I hope that helps you, Rico King. All right, Pisces. Pisces, tell me what's going on with the person on your mind. It's a soulmate. It's a mirror. And it's over. This person is still angry. This person on your mind is just not ready to come back, right? They feel like this was kind of like some kind of fucked up relationship, I feel like. Controlling, maybe. This could have involved a marriage, right? Or the desire, right? And I feel like you guys did feel some happiness, but there's an addiction in the way here, over here. And this could be just like selfish. I feel like this person is working on their heart, but they're like just trying to let you go. They want it to be over. They want to be done. So what are their next actions? Let's get a different deck for this. I haven't used this one yet. Let's just see. This is Wadi Leave card deck. I love it. It's got kind of interesting artwork. Tell me, what's their next actions toward Pisces, if any? This could be somebody you're married to, right? I think they're trying to protect themselves. They feel a little attacked. They're going inside. They're talking to their higher self, right? I feel like they're overthinking the whole situation. They realize something wasn't fair in this thing. They're sad about it, you guys. They want a reconciliation. I feel like at this point, there is no action toward you. They're actually talking to their higher self about it, right? They're trying to really see their own light. They're very confused about the relationship. Why is it like this? Why do I feel like this, How can it turn out to be fair? So let's ask how you feel. How does Pisces feel about this person? They're not sure. They're trusting their higher self. They're not even going to let their human make a decision because their human is very confused and stuck. And they have one, like, very tunnel vision when it comes to you. And they need something to change, like in their own energy, right? Because you're their person. This is your energy. This is how you feel. You're feeling like, I'm letting my higher self do this. I know something needs to change. Yeah, I feel like this person is my wish fulfillment, but for some reason, like for something happening, you're not feeling it and they're not feeling it. I feel like you could be married to this person. They're actually mirroring something to you so that you will heal yourself. You know what I mean? Heal yourself from some kind of toxic energy, toxic feeling about yourself. Spirit, clarify the coffin card for Pisces. Clarify the coffin card for Pisces. Yeah, it's about finding a new beginning, right? It's wish fulfillment and it's a new foundation. That's what the coffin card is. So something's breaking down, something did break down in order for there could be a new solid structure to be formed, right? I feel like that makes a lot of sense. So if this is someone you're married to, I feel like there's a problem, but I feel like there's a lot of love too. And I feel like you're both kind of just trying to figure out how to make it work. You're both reaching into your higher self. The reason that you feel so strongly about this is because it's a past life relationship. You have been together before and you guys have a very strong connection. There's a lot of romantic feelings. However, there's someone in this relationship feels like the other person don't love them. Unrequited love. Why is that here? Why is that here? Are you both feeling that? Like, you don't love me? No, it's you that doesn't love me. Are you guys mirroring that? Because it kind of looks like it where that came out of, right? So maybe that's what caused the separation, right? I feel like this could be worked out. I really, really do. This is your soulmate, and sometimes like outside interference, think about it, problems, like you lose a job, or you have a car wreck, or like, your house burns down. Like, think of all those tower kind of things, and how do each person respond, and like that could even be like a death in the family too, like, you know what I mean, like someone dies or someone gets sick, and it's high octane energy. Like, how do you deal with it? Well, you know what, sometimes we get short fused, sometimes we say shit we don't mean, sometimes we're pulling off of old inside information from when we were a kid, and we're putting up a boundary around ourselves and responding like, like unrequited love. I feel like you both feel that right now, but I don't think it's true. I feel like you both feel like you're not being loved, but that you are. And I feel like this is definitely your soulmate, and it's saying give your relationship a chance, and keep keep in mind what I said about how do you respond in, like, really, in like just things that happen to a person, like illness or a death in the family. Okay, angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So you guys are going through something real shitty. I don't know what it is. It could have been anything I said. Like house burning down, car being wrecked, whatever. And how you guys are both responding to it and treating each other about it. It's scary, right? And I just feel like it's kind of a time to be kind and loving toward each other, rather than to like act like you don't love the person. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what I feel like is happening. I feel like you're both doing it. you know, you're equally treating each other like shit, and each one of you feel like, they don't even love me. What the fuck am I doing here? Spirit, tell me how these two really feel about each other with this song. I feel like I'm on Name That Tune. Tell me what their song is, and then we can really put this thing together. Oh, this is sad. Because I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. And so what I want to say is you're both feeling like this. But have you ever heard Creep by Radiohead? When you were here, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. Have you listened to that song? Because it's about someone feeling like they're so much less than another person. And want to know what I feel like? I feel like both of you feel like this. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard that song, but it makes me want to cry just even saying the words. So if this is resonating to you in any kind of relationship, and you're feeling like someone doesn't love you, and you're got Pisces in your chart, you should listen to this song, because what I feel like is you both feel like this about the other one. You feel like, Pisces, you feel like your person is special and that they're the angel, but that's how they feel about you too, which is basically saying that neither one of you feel good enough to even be in the relationship. And I do not know what happened, but I can see that it's something that needs to be prayed about and hermited about, like higher self, take over, because I'm being mean and I love them and they don't feel my love. All right, that's what I got for you. That is it, Pisces. This was like the most heartbreaking reading ever. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys today, and I hope that it helps you all in some way, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And I got my little grandkids coming over, so I'm not sure what the rest of my day looks like, but I might see you later. And I love you so much. Polly, I have a lot of membership readings to catch up on. I can listen while I'm in the garden. It's so good to see you here today. Thank you. Have a great day, Tina. Thank you, Polly. And I'm so grateful for you to be on my membership channel. I'm so excited about that. I had someone else join the other day, and it was just like, I felt so good. I don't know. So I've been trying to like really work on that and put out new content. I would so love to know what you want to know, Polly. Because whatever it is that you want to know is what I want my next reading to be on that channel, on my membership channel. So why don't you just put a comment on one of the, it doesn't even matter where you put it, just put a comment up there like, I would like to know this, and I will do a special reading just for you. Like, that's what that members channel is about. So okay, so if you would like to have some kind of thing read, like just if you want some kind of specific question, just let me know. I'd love to give it to you. I love to give you a personal reading on there, or meet you at any point in time. Like, what's tomorrow? I could do it like in the morning. I do have the kids a lot. I think Saturday morning would be good for me too. Like early, any morning early, like before like 8 o'clock my time, right? But I would love to do a personal reading for you again. Okay. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing.